Afternoon, folks. Welcome, or morning, or wherever you are. Welcome to Coffee with Jesus. And it's Friday, and we're moving on to Jesus going to Galilee, having left the Samaritan woman. And I want to begin by just simply asking you a question: if you ever feel rejected. I think to be rejected by people who you don't know is one thing, and to be rejected by people who you do know and who know you is another, isn't it? Well, that's what we read here. Let's read it. John 4:43 to 45. After the 2 days, he left for Galilee. Now, Jesus himself had pointed out that a prophet has no honor in his own country. When he arrived in Galilee, the Galileans welcomed him. They had seen all they had done in Jerusalem at the Passover festival, for they had also been there. So Jesus was from Galilee, Jesus of Nazareth. So what is it when he's saying that a prophet is without honor in his own country? Because we read here that the Galileans welcomed him. Well, I think it's to say that it's a superficial welcome, and I think that they don't really recognize him as a prophet. And I think the principle still stands. John chapter 1, for example, we are told there that he came to that which was his own, but his own did not receive him. They didn't receive him, they rejected him. We often use that phrase, or at least I often use the phrase, a prophet is without honor in his own country. It's interesting, you can go to other countries, but in your own country you find that you're not welcome, or that people, I don't know, maybe even despise you. We have a saying in Scotland: "I kent his father, I knew his father." When Andy Murray won Wimbledon, I heard somebody say, yeah, but I knew his father, as if that negated what he had done. Well, I think that's very much the same with Jesus. Well, we know his father. Isn't this the son of Joseph, the carpenter? We know what's going on here. And so they despised him and they rejected him. And don't think that Christ didn't feel that. Isaiah 53 says that. He was despised, rejected of men. He was a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief. And to be rejected by your own people is such a terrible thing. And I think that is what is going on here. That he goes back to Galilee and he knows that ultimately he's heading to Jerusalem and he's heading to be killed by his own people demanding that he be killed. So I think there are lots of lessons in that for us, some very simple ones, but most of all, the biggest lesson for me is to look at Christ and know that he was rejected for our sakes. But also sometimes when we ourselves feel lonely and rejected and dejected, remember he's already been there. It doesn't necessarily, we all like to be accepted, but it's not the end of the world if we're not. And just hold on to Christ and see where he went and follow him. God bless you, and see you on Monday. Bye.